Hey, this will be a video chart on IDCC. Last time I did this was probably a few weeks ago. I'm not quite sure when, but all these lines you see were from the last time I did it. And after today's very nice gap up off the current strong move, the chart does need updated. So that's what this video will entail, just pretty much switching around supports, resistances, and so forth. If you're wondering where each of these lines came from and why I put them where I did, just simply go back through the videos and look for the last IDCC one, and that way you can have an idea of why each thing is where it is. So the first thing to note is since the last time I did it, it had to have been in one of these days if I put in the support. But the key thing here was it went through a very healthy area of consolidation. This level here, which was a level that we didn't want to see fall, it did hold up strong. The price didn't even drop all the way down there to back test it. It consolidated a little bit. You can see it came up, and actually, let me clear this off real quick. The price came and bounced right off of this maroon line there, which is a 20-day simple moving average. So it went sideways a little bit. When it got near, you could see this did the little trampoline effect for it, shot it off, and now we have a gap up there. So with that, we have some new things that should be switched around. This is still a support, but for now I'm just going to get rid of it. And what's going to replace it as being the new pretty much key support is going to be what used to be just a mild area of support. This one has now gone up to a very important one, so that's why I'm going to make this a thick level. Now you may be asking, well, why is this support so much lower than where the current price is? Well, that's just the catch-22. When stocks move this high, it does create some gaps in supports. Now the other area that needs to be converted into a support is this previous key resistance. This resistance which was derived from this high back down here. The price has gotten above it and now closed above it. So this area now becomes an area of support. Now on that same note, I'm going to just drop this down to a normal width line, because yes, it's a support, but if it doesn't hold, by no means is it the end of the world, because there are still plenty of other supports below it. Now for this next part, what I'm going to do is change to the weekly chart, because as you can see I'm already scrunched up enough, so by going to the weekly chart we'll be able to find the new areas of resistance much easier. So now I can do this, and the chart's not as like I said, scrunched up. But these two green lines here were the ones that I just marked on the chart, so you can see where these resistances are. This should actually be up a little bit more to where this high was. But the next area of resistance, looking back in the history of the chart, is going to be right up here in this area, which I'm not sure if it hit today or not. But the high that was back on February 2nd of 2009 was 33.69, and what was the high today? 33.63. So got pretty close to this previous area of resistance, but this is going to be the new key area of resistance that the bulls are going to need to try to push through. I won't go beyond that, because I think we'll probably need to do a little bit of consolidating. Maybe do one of these numbers, pull back a little bit, get another healthy consolidation. Perfect example right here. Had sideways action for 3 weeks in a row before this big move here. So same kind of concept. This chart's been doing a great job of consolidating. With by keeping its higher lows, and if it does start to go sideways or whatever, that's fine. But the point being is there's still a lot of these supports below it. So I wouldn't be surprised to see if it needs to do some consolidation, but who knows, if it does one of these moves like it did here, or one of these, it could just blow up right through it. But bottom line, whatever you want to call it, 33.75 looks to be like the next key area of resistance that the bulls will need to push through. So that is the chart now updated. If there are any other questions on it, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free. We've been making some good money together on our alerts, so I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up, and give it a try. One more time, this was IDCC. Thanks for listening, and congratulations once again.